feeling, man? Starting to fill up.
Man, like game.
Starting to come in the door.
It's like game time for me. It used to be game time for basketball. Now it's game time making money for the kids. You feel me? Luka love the kids.
Our group training is called team training, right? If you understand, like team means together everybody achieves more. But you know, this is a perfect example of no one individual could really do what we're doing today. But when everybody comes together, we can do some really big stuff, right? So always remember that. And today's whole theme of the workout too is going to be afterwards. You'll see it's all about team, right? Getting more excited about somebody else than you're excited about yourself. Okay? So like, we're keeping that in mind. So first of all, give yourself a round of applause for coming through and just like, because we will hit that number today to get that wall. So check this out. So basically, you know, today we had an opportunity where a friend of mine reached out and said, you know, that we've been trying to raise money for this wall for kids with cerebral palsy at South Seattle, Seattle Children's Hospital, South Plain. And you know, like any opportunity that you can do something good and bring people together, you know, that's part of what our virtue of being, you know, generous and kind, being a go-giver, right? It's the hashtag we're all go-givers. And so we do that. So me and Kaisa, you know, got together and I was like, oh, you wanna do a big, like this big boot camp for a cause, you know, because I know we can get more people if we get DJs down here. We get, you know, usually we'll do these like big live events and stuff like that. And here's the thing, it's nothing better. Bring people together, have fun, have a blast. You know, raise a lot of money for a great cause, but I think the lesson here is you know, what I try to talk about today is we call our group training team training, right? And everybody says team training together, everyone achieves more. But you know, the reality is, you know, maybe $10 or $20 doesn't go that long of a way when you think about it by yourself. But when hundreds of people come together and then they inspire each other to do it, like in a couple hours, we've, you know, raised enough money to get at least like one climbing wall for these kids, and it's, you know, and it's like everybody had a blast, everybody had a great time. Like, you know, what I want to just basically say is like you have more power than you think you do. Like you bring people together to offer your service, your gift, you know, to the world. And in exchange, all we're really doing is like asking for something in return to give to someone else, right? And even in today's workout, like I was like, hey man, like, you know, be more excited about someone else than you are yourself. And like the reality is, it transfers over in your workout, but also what it does is like in life, right? If you're going through hardships, if you're going through you know, tough times, like give, contribute. It always heals. It takes the focus on the spiral of your world and what's going on, and you're able to give to someone else and uplift them and uplift yourself. You know, so it's one way of healing, but it's the way that we do things here. It's a virtue, right? So it's literally embedded in our DNA. And we do this every Saturday, but like, you know, every once in a while we go crazy live like this. So you know, I put it this way, I would say that if you have an opportunity, if you're in fitness, whatever you do, just know that you can get people together and do amazing stuff, have fun, and like do things for a great cause. Now imagine this, right? Imagine like a ripple creates waves. You know, imagine you know, that's like hundreds of businesses start doing it, small businesses that you may think like, hey, I can't do anything, right? Yeah, you can. Like, look at this. You know what I mean?
Where did you start? Like your first charity?
And check this out, right? So like when we did, like the first time I did charity boot camp was at this, you know, the garage gym was our first location. And the way we did it, like I've lost a lot of people in my life, close people, family, through cancer. And so I wanted to do something to just feel like I'm making a difference. And the first camp that we ever did had like 6 or 7 people, right? So not like amazing to where it's firing you up to, like, wow, like it was like this. But, and the person said, hey, are you gonna do this every Saturday at 9 a.m.? And I was just like, yeah, yeah, sure. And then that became what we've started doing for like almost 8 years now. Every single Saturday. So we're doing, 52, charity boot camps every year, boot camps for cause every year. And like I said, we've helped hundreds of charities and people and donated to a lot of different stuff. And the reality is, like, you can make a difference, but it's the process. Like, it's like everything else. I said, hey, don't be the guy, don't be the guy that when you get a book, the first thing you do is you look at how many pages are in the book, right? Because you want to fast forward the process because you want to like jump ship the process. Man, don't do that. Like the joy, the gift, the gold is in the process, and the process is doing this all the time, right? It's like every time doing this over and over and over again and becoming a part of, like I said, your virtues and your values. And like, hey, you always start somewhere. So when you look at this, you're like, hey, don't quit. This is any time where it's bigger than you, right? We always say, hey, when you're going through rough times, another 2 things, like always remember your why. Why are you here? Like, why are you doing what you're doing? And then remember your brother and sister, right? When you get your focus on someone else, when you're going through hard times and you help someone else, it'll take the focus of the hard stuff that you're doing and focus the energy on someone else. And like, you can take that to anything you do and you're winning. You know what I'm saying?